Johnny. First words out of my mouth. That's a bit cockeyed. Good evening, everyone. Oh dear. It's all right. I've just been laughing. I've just been watching a video on TikTok, and it's about, you know, humans is laying down on sofa, and dogs has got the red on the parents' bum and they're farting. I thought it were hilarious, and I ain't laughed like that for a long time. So yeah, it's just brightened my day. Well, sort of. So yeah, that's a good way to start the stream off. You know, me laughing my head off because of, you know, the TikTok video, farting and dogs going. You know, people with small minds and everything. What can I say? Things I find amusing. That's it. Because I was laughing, and Chris says, "What are you laughing at?" I went this video on TikTok. I says they lay down. I says dogs got its head on their arse and they fart. And I says dogs going like this. And he said, I've seen that. He says it's, "Hi Johnny." You know, it's hilarious. So if you can find it on TikTok, yeah, and it just come up randomly. So yeah, I thought it. Yeah. Ooh, floral. I hope there's somebody here called Callum Pickering that's posted one.
On TikTok?
Yeah.
Probably checking out him. Two photographs.
Oh, I'm trying to find that. Does it let you search?
Should be like your
yeah.
Search magnifying glass thing.
So yeah, I'm just having a look, see if I can. Oh no, it's God, there's millions. I know. Oh, that's it. I found it.
Hello, Bria.
Hi, Bria. That's what I was laughing at. I couldn't stop laughing. Oh dear. You know what they say. Hi, Johnny. People with the small minds and everything. Although that are absolutely pissing me. I'm laughing.
Do you like me? Do you like my name? Goldfinger. It is. I spread earlier. Look, it's gold. Do you know? I'm not lying. Goldfinger.
Oh dear. But yeah. Is that the only bit you've got to spray then, Johnny?
Oh no, there's two of it. There's one not as bad on the other side, and then just on the wing, and that's it.
Oh, not a major job then.
Nope. She needs a bit more welding though.
What were anticipated?
Yeah. When I went to jack her up earlier, I went, "What the fucking hell's that?" I had a look, and it's a bit pokey.
Oh dear.
It's just it's the body mount that goes to the subframe. It's all there. It's just there's a bit missing. Yeah.
It's throwing.
That's leaked down from that bloody link in the boot. That
Bria says it's throwing it down there. It's been a lovely day, hasn't it? Here.
Yeah. Started at 10.
Mind you. Hi, Anthony.
Hi.
Hi, sexy. What?
I'm going to try and make my picture. Try and make the screen bigger somehow.
Just rub it hard.
Yeah.
Scratch that bit of. Don't listen to Johnny's
Hey,
advice.
it pays off. It pays off. I've been rubbing it hard all day and it's paid off.
Yeah.
He's ended
I mean,
up with a
can't
gold
body work.
finger.
I mean, yeah. I'm Goldfinger.
Goldfinger. Yeah.
Hiya, Bill. How are you?
Hi, Dad.
Oh dear.
Hi, guys, playing with tools. Oh,
But yeah, it's been quite a nice day here actually. What's it been like where you are, Anthony?
chucking it down with rain.
We've not seen one drop today.
No, well, it stopped. Then it was beautiful sunshine. Now it's raining again.
I don't, baby. Is it raining? No.
No.
I'll get my shorts on in a minute.
Yeah, Anthony, I've done some body work. It went from looking like that. That's the lower wing. Yeah. To that.
Nice.
That
Well,
were
the
all
string
rusted
to his
out on
bow.
bottom. First ever. I've never done body work before. Never.
Never.
Well, we
I mean,
don't
look at
stand
that
on
blended in,
ceremony,
you wouldn't
Bill,
even
you know
know.
that.
You won't even know, would you?
No, you can't even tell you've done it.
No.
That were all rusted out around that bit, all down that bit.
Bill says he can't come on tonight. He says I am hot and sweaty. It needs shave. I am a mess. I'm a mess every day, Bill. But hey ho. But
So that was sanding, filling, wet sanding, filling, primering,
Hi, Pixel.
then 2 primers, then wet sanding again, and then 4 coats of the colour, and then 3 primer.
Hi, Bria.
Not primer, sorry, the lacquer one.
yeah, I wouldn't say you honestly, Johnny. You know, to look at it, you wouldn't know that. You know, there was anything.
When I took
wrong.
it to school, right, because I hadn't finished doing it, I covered the bottom bit up using envelopes and masking tape. On the on the side of it in big letters, I put wet paint. When I went to school, it was all like grey still from primer.
At least you forewarned them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least you forewarned them.
There's a tiny, tiny little line where the masking tape were on that, but you can't even tell. I don't give a fuck.
Bill says he's been busy drywall work, fixing motors, cutting the grass. Yeah, it sounds like everybody's out. But yeah, I mean, what we're up against, though, Bill, is I've got
it booked in next Tuesday to have a plate welded there, just before the MOT week after.
That's it. They shouldn't fail it, Johnny.
Where it needs welding to, there's plenty of meat on it anyway. It just needs to make like a curved bit about that big. Just the curved end. My end's missing, you know.
Don't broadcast it, Johnny. Don't broadcast it.
Joking. When I say the end's missing, I mean the end's missing. Hang on. See that bit there? It's supposed to have a bit there in between. But that's from that leak in the boot. It's dripped right down into that bit.
Oh, so it's like sort of had a knock-on effect then.
But that bit at the back you can see, that is solid metal, so there's definitely something to weld it to. A triangle about that big will do it.
Oh, by the way, Johnny, I'm sorry I missed your call. We're eating his tea. You know.
All right, I ran with mum instead.
It's all right. It rang me to show me, and I were in middle.
I couldn't get over when I peeled it all back. There were no lines where I'd sprayed it. Nothing. Do you know what the secret is, Anthony?
What?
If you curl your masking tape into tubes,
Yeah.
Then put it around the painted area. It gives like a feathered edge to it rather than if you just put it down, you'd get a straight edge where it paint's been.
Oh, lovely. You get a nice. You
It,
get,
it like feathers. The overspray goes underneath the tape and gives you a feathered
Oh.
edge to it rather than because otherwise you just get when you peel it back, you just have the line, won't you? Where masking tape's been.
And to the next tip from Johnny, you know how to spray paint your car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't jack up on the rusty bit. There's your top tip. But I went around the other side. There's not a single mark, and it's solid. It's just from that bloody boot leaking.
So
It
it's
says,
more or less
"Come on,"
affecting
Craig went,
everything,
"Oh,
water in its path.
And I've had an idea as well. The curve bit he needs, I can give him part of Foxy
yeah.
because I've got the belly pan brand new, never been used.
Ooh. What you said?
No, what I mean is it's a curved box
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. It's
So if he cuts that bit out,
yeah.
wax it under Goldie, welds it in, jobs are good. So I might get a saving if I supply my own metal. He saw me face. I went, Craig, calm down. Stay calm, Craig.
They should have been telling you to calm down.
He went, what? I said, we can sort this together, Craig. Stay calm, but I want you to have a look under there. He went, shit, what's happened? I said, well, I went to jack it up and I heard a crunchy sound. Yeah.
He's still in the same place as you were on Saturday. Yeah.
I've moved. I'm now in Dorset.
Where?
Sherborne in Dorset.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do you actually have a gaff where you live when you're not travelling around?
Yeah, Kings Lynn.
Ah, Queensland.
And I've still got family at Peterborough. I've still got family. I've got 2 sisters live in Peterborough still.
Yeah, and you got Tina Turner for a brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Tina Turner. I hope you're not watching Tina.
It's fucking mad, your brother's hair. I've never seen hair like it. Swear.
Don't. This afternoon it was all over the place again. It's fucking
Doesn't matter
terrible.
what the plot. He's got 2 choices: shave it all off, or it just goes woo. He looks like Sideshow Bob. That's Simpsons.
Oh dear.
I'm only jealous.
Yeah.
And that's why I put that Wednesday wig on that night. I wanted to get into the hair flicking bit.
Tim says, "Oh, I heard that down here. I told you. I said you
I've
never
just
done like
admitted
this,
it's I've just admitted it's jealousy, Tim.
You know he loves you, really, Tim.
I wish I was eating sherbet.
Hey. Hey, Tim, you could tie it back, but you ain't got that many bobbles. You have them little Rastafarian bobbles that they're going on. Get him down at the get him at Chapeltown Carnival. Uh-oh, what's he done?
He's gone blank.
He's closed his curtains.
Oh dear. But
Yes, I won't be able to do any of that tomorrow. Bodywork, because
well, you see, this is the thing.
No,
I will watch it weather, and this Storm Cake has got a lot to answer for.
I'll be back in 10 minutes.
So yeah, it's all this Storm Cake's fault.
I could rub one out in 8, Anthony. Where you go?
Hiya, Tim. Yeah, this Storm Cake. Apparently, what they've had hurricanes and whatever in America. We get in the remnants of it tomorrow because there's like what do you call it?
Oh, hang on a minute though. It says it'll rain through the night till 6 a.m. and then it's sunny till.
Well, it said on the news scattered showers, which means like here, there, and everywhere. But it's going to be very windy.
Oh, dry. That'll.
So it's like this slipstream or something that's coming from America. So we're going to get the remnants of this Storm Cake or whatever it is.
Where I live, I'm in the middle of a draft all the time.
Oh dear. Let me have a look.
I use Met Office at me.
I just shoot local one.
I don't like asking Alexa because she's too accurate.
I get the one with man on look. It's 13 degrees here. Oh, it says rain, rain, rain. 16 degrees. And rain, rain, and 13 degrees on Wednesday. But it's going to sort of brighten up a little bit by Thursday. So Tuesday and Wednesday, we're going to get the rain. So your country's got a lot to answer for, Bill. That's where it's all coming from. Apparently, it's this like slipstream or something, and we sort of going to get remnants of it tomorrow. Hey, I tell you something. Talking about baking, I've already on the Christmas theme.
Oh God, not you start.
Yeah, look. Crispy rice Christmas puddings.
I've got a bloody she's decorated from, well, Tracy's been at it and all. Bloody Halloweened up in front of my house. I said, I'm not answering the door when you fuck off trick-or-treating.
And it's basically butter, Mars bars, golden syrup, Rice Krispies, white chocolate, and Christmas sprinkles. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So I saw them today and I thought, well, that'd be something easy just to knock up when, you know, when we're starting no, it's not here, Tim. It's been lovely. It's been absolutely glorious.
Yes. Well, I found the crunchy bit about 10 a.m. Went to garage first, and he said, "Oh, that's not serious. We'll sort that for you." I went, "Thank fuck for that."
But yeah, you know, it's that them Rice Krispie, you know, Christmas puddings is simple, and it can be like a filling, if like, because I'm thinking of doing these spooky school cupcakes because I want to use my molds, you know, me school molds.
Mm-hmm.
But we might pop over one day next week because I've got 2 sets of molds. So what I might do is I'll come over and bring Tracy a set of these molds. And I've also printed out, you know, like when we're away, the recipe that they're going to do. You know, the Cookie Monster brownies. So I've got that as well. So yeah, I want to do these, and all you do basically is melt some white chocolate, put them in mold, and then you've got some skulls already.
I don't know what the hell's going on here.
Rice Krispie treats are good just the way they are, but it's something I can put it, Bill. It's something that's simple enough to do as, because I like to go 2 hours on the baking stream. It's like a fill-in project, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, the bit I need doing is a subframe carrier mounting plate. I've got the plates, all right.
Yeah, as well as them skull what's-the-my-jigs. Yeah, I'm think there's another Rice Krispie one, look, that we can do next week, as well as the cupcakes. Here you go, Johnny, look. And they like Rice Krispies with like, you know, chocolate on top and blah, blah, blah. So, pigs and blanket cake. Never even heard of one of them, Bria.
Yeah, it's police officers in sleeping bags.
Yeah, well, I saw it on news tonight, Amjad.
Keena's playing bloody nursery rhyme. Can you hear it?
There's different variations. I mean, obviously the obvious one is the pigs wrapped in, but yeah, they actually do them as well.
And balls, I won't have Disney Plus. I won't have Disney at all. They're as bad as the rest of them. Don't go in the tunnels, Tim.
Yeah, Bria, that's what I found. Pigs in blanket. Okay, so it does exist.
Kids have an habit of disappearing at that Disneyland, especially the Florida one.
But yeah.
I'll have to go turn that telly down in a minute.
But yeah, I mean, it does exist.
No. Say, that's that Tucker. He does he's got a mouth.
Did you hear that? He says, I was just about to let Tucker in. He says, and he come to the door and he got mouth in his mouth.
Oh dear.
Well, you know, they're
Back
doing
in
the job.
Just gonna go turn her telly down. I do Rainstorm. She does lullabies.
Oh, whatever gets her to sleep.
Well, she's right under the kitchen. She's right above the kitchen, you see.
Oh.
All she hears is Tracy going, "Will you get in your bed? You blind old, you blind old twat." You know something? When I'm at kitchen, he don't move. When she's at kitchen, he wanders around, just fucking banging into stuff. I think he's losing his marbles a bit now. Probably can't find them.
But he's going on a bit, bless him.
Yeah. You have to Shackleton him, I think. Back in a minute.
I see that sort of thing don't float my boat, Bill. It's not very often I watch a movie at all. It's nothing to worry about, Amjad. We just get in the remnants of it, if you know what I mean. It's not going to be, you know, we're just going to get the tail end of it because it's like a slipstream coming from America. So obviously, by the time it lands in the UK, it's, you know, right down there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Chris and Callum watch Netflix a lot. It's so expensive. I think it costs us. We're at $17.99 for Netflix, baby.
What?
Is it $17.99 for Netflix?
Something like that, yeah. It used to be. Might be $19.99.
Did you get my message?
Just got it, yeah.
How are you, Richard?
All right, all right.
I just sent him a message.
Is anybody there?
I put, is there anybody there? How's work on today then?
Nothing to worry about with that Hurricane Kirk, Amjad.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, I saw it on weather and it's like, we're just going to get tail end of it.
Yeah, we're going to get very little. It's mainly France that are going to get it. You know, there's actually 3 hurricanes out there at the moment. Not one, but 3. One called Hurricane Milton, Kirk, and Leslie. You know, but
they're not 3 amigos.
Yeah. France is going to get the brunt of Kirk. It's not going to touch us really at all. It's certainly not up only people who live right in the south of England might get a little bit of more rain, but it's not going to touch us.
I was
It's
going to
not
say
gonna bother us.
it's been glorious here today.
Yeah, it has here. It's been
But
sunny all day here.
yeah, I've just looked at weather forecast and hi Bill.
Hello, Bill. How are we doing? In fact, Kirk's doesn't even look like it's going to be a hurricane before it even hits ground. Looks
It's
like
kind of
just-
funny. It's just fun to listen to people in the UK talk about hurricanes.
Yeah, well, we don't
We
get
don't have 'em, Bill.
hurricanes. you see.
What happened to the rough and ready look then?
That's it.
Is it?
I was just saying, it's fun to listen to you guys talk about hurricanes. It's like you don't know what a hurricane feels like.
No, we've
Don't
never had a
believe
we've
it.
never had a hurricane.
Oh,
We've had strong winds that have blown roofs off, and that's about it.
had my headphones backwards. I was in delay mode.
We have the occasional strong wind that blows an odd roof off here and there, but we've never had a hurricane.
No, not
Imagine if about half an hour before it starts, you think you're going to die because the wind is so bad and the rain's so bad, and then spending the next 7 hours with it getting worse every minute.
Yeah,
And then when you think the worst is over, the wind completely changes directions 100% and comes from the other direction.
yeah. That's as the eye passes over, isn't it?
It's like in a little hurricane, it blows your windows in. In a big hurricane, your roof goes away and just vanishes, and your doors get blown in, and anything you left outside is completely gone. It's in the ocean.
Do people put them, them metal like shutters and everything? Do they put a lot of people put metal shutters on?
They put metal doors. You use metal doors. It doesn't really save you, but you use metal doors, and of course cement walls this thick.
But
And
I'm glad we don't.
if you've got good thick cinder, what they call them, cinder blocks, if you got good brick walls won't save you. Cinder blocks will. But if you got good cinder block walls and steel doors, then all you have to worry about is all your windows coming in
and roof blowing off.
and your roof blowing off. Yeah.
I'm glad we don't have out like that. Mind you, can you imagine?
I was in one hurricane, and
Uh,
that's little baby hurricanes. That's not even for real hurricanes.
Oh, and if you click on it, that's tomorrow, and it disappears. There you go. It's no longer a hurricane.
Yeah.
It's not even coming to us. It goes across France.
I was raised in South Florida, right? Like where Milton's coming through now. That would have hit us dead on. But I mean, hurricanes were like, your house is built for hurricanes. I was in one where all the cars in the parking lot were all shoved to one end of the parking lot together. We had to pull them out one at a time sideways.
Wow.
That is the one good thing about this country. We don't get bad weather. We don't get any extremes. We get a bit of.
You don't even get uncomfortable weather. It gets to be
No,
20 C and everybody says it's hot.
The only
And
thing
it's
we
like,
get
oh, please.
is down south. They get a lot of flooding, but that's about it. We don't get much snow like we used to. We used to get massive amounts of snow. We don't
Yeah.
get that now. We don't.
I
Get
mean, I can remember when I was a kid opening the door, and you were
Yeah.
faced with a blanket of
Oh,
snow right in front of you.
you couldn't sit park cars. They were just gentle humps where cars were parked. But we don't get proper snow
really,
now.
really bad snow
We
drifts.
get rain, and down south they get a lot of floods. We don't get floods up here, but down south they get them.
Where now floods are only there because people put their houses where they shouldn't have.
Well, people are just all the spur land that it used to soak into is getting houses built on it. That's the problem. The rain has nowhere to go now in this country.
Yeah.
All the fields they keep filling full of houses.
It's like, I don't know if you guys know, we've got Louisiana, which is about probably about 15% water all the time, and they've actually got big dams, big dikes to keep the water from the ocean from coming into the city, and people build houses there, and like they'll take, what a mobile home is?
Yeah.
Okay, imagine putting it on 15-foot tall legs.
On stilts.
It's on stilts, yeah. And it's, I look at them and it's like, in a hurricane, that's going to get knocked over every time because God hates trailer parks.
Has anyone seen the video from America of lightning hitting a septic tank and the toilet exploding? No.
Good job nobody sat on it.
Oh dear. That's Chris
don't believe everything you see. That's all I can say on that.
But it's same as Richard says in that respect. I mean, we don't get anything like that.
We're lucky.
We've had some like
as far as
strong winds, but only sort of like 70 mile an hour winds.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's nothing.
No.
Yeah, 70 mile an hour here, 70 mile an hour winds, we call a rainstorm.
Yeah.
If a hurricane hits at 85 miles an hour, nobody leaves their job.
No.
They just wait for the wind to settle down a little bit so they can go home at the end of the day.
Another thing that we don't have them twisters.
No.
You don't have tornadoes, you don't have earthquakes, you don't have hurricanes.
We've had the odd earth tremor, haven't we?
Yeah,
not
we've had a mini earthquake.
I know we've had them, but I've never felt one.
Well, they're baby earthquakes. Like we get earthquakes in Texas, but they're little baby earthquakes.
Yeah, well, we get the odd tremor, but they're few and far between.
Yeah, I can remember living in Great Yarmouth, and we lived in an upstairs apartment, flat, whatever you want to call it. And at 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and I started thinking, am I pissed or what? Because I could feel building going like that. But only for, I would say, less than a minute. You know what I mean? And it went till I got up next morning and I seen it on news that they'd had like what they call it, a mini earthquake, earth tremor or whatever you want to call it.
The earth didn't move for me that night.
Chris and Callum slept through it.
Yeah, I've never felt one. I know we've had them, but I've never felt one.
It's not an earthquake until everything falls off the shelf, so.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I've been through them where you just watch your entire kitchen dump on the floor.
That's what I were expecting, Bill, because you could feel basically the building moving.
Tremor.
And next thing, I thought, things were going to start going. Hi, Gary.
Gary!
I thought things was going to start going flying, but it didn't,
Gary.
Buffalo Bill. But
I've actually got, wait, I don't know if you can see it from here.
Oh, yeah.
That's Buffalo Bill.
Ooh.
It's on my office wall. Funny enough, my wife had it before she had me.
Oh. Cut the top of your head off, Bill.
Yep.
But yeah, we're lucky in that respect that we don't, but when we get the warm weather, it's not enough, not warm enough to create like hurricanes and whatever, you know what I mean?
The problem with this country is we seem to have lost our seasons. It just seems to be dull, damp, odd sunny day all year round. We don't seem to have seasons like we used to do.
And
yeah, you don't really have hot. You don't really have cold.
Oh, hello, Tim. How we doing?
They're talking about that we might be having an Indian summer.
Are the Indians going to all come?
Yeah, that's when everybody puts a wigwam
up. What they call an Indian summer is having hot weather in October, November time.
But your version of hot right now, it's beginning of October. What you call hot is what it is outside right now here.
Yeah.
When it hits 43 Celsius,
we've lost really our seasons. We don't have seasons no more. Winter used to be bloody cold, and it's not now. It's very rare.
And Gary, funny enough, Buffalo Bill was actually never fought really anybody. He was just a showman. He was basically a carnival attraction.
We used to get like -10 and stuff like that, and we don't get that now.
I can remember as a kid. They get like a few flakes of snow now, and they shut all schools.
Yeah.
I can remember as a kid, gloves, scarf, Wellingtons,
Yeah,
trudging along the roads,
correct.
and you had to go to school. No
And when
matter
we got
what.
there, they made us shift it with spades. They
You
made
know what
us
I
put
mean?
it at paths and all that. crap.
This is the thing. Come hell or high water, you went to school.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
Well, I
this
was
year.
raised in South Florida, where the only time you didn't go to school is when a hurricane came because the school might not be there
Yeah.
because it could knock the schools
You're
over.
hoping it had blown away by the time you got there, Bill.
Oh yeah, going to school was easy. You could go there at 150 miles an hour. It's getting back that was hard.
I always say if you live in this country and you're under the age of 40, you've not seen snow.
Really?
1976 was the last time we had bad snow because we had bad snow and we had one of the longest, hottest summers same
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was raised in South
the
Florida.
snow drifts were like 7 foot high.
Yeah, we have a photo of my mum come at home and honestly,
Yeah, I was raised at the southern end of Florida where it just never snows, and
No.
we saw snow, and it wasn't really snow; it was just like baby flurries. One time in the 20-odd years I lived there, we saw baby flurries once, and it was
Yeah.
sort of funny because absolutely everybody in Florida was outside because it had never snowed there on record.
So,
I'm trying to think the last really bad snow we had.
yeah, we had it 2 years on 2010, 2011, but it came as fast as it went. It was just
Yeah.
one of them were a Friday night. I remember it because it just dropped like hell for a couple of hours. It did, and I
Did you know there's only one country in the whole world that gets snow, hurricanes, tornadoes, and earthquakes?
New
Just
Zealand.
one,
New Zealand.
America.
All right.
It's the only country that gets all of the big weather events.
Yeah.
That's probably why it was empty when the English got here.
Yeah. I know New Zealand. They get snow and they get proper earthquakes in New Zealand.
But do they get tornadoes and hurricanes?
I don't know. I don't know about them, but I know they get earthquakes that like where the ground opens up and swallows houses and all sorts because New Zealand's right on that big fault line, isn't it? They had one right.
That's what California is here. We get little earthquakes in the middle, but California, we're sure is going to fall into the ocean one day because they get shaken up a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Chris
They had
Metal
New
voice.
Zealand had a bad one a few years ago, didn't they? About 2010, something like that, where it flattened the place.
Gary says, get Chris to go around the industrial parks collecting pallets to burn.
I mean, windows don't freeze up like they used to do.
No,
You used to
no.
have frost on. I mean,
I'll wait
granted,
for you.
more people have got double glazing now, but we used to have, when I was a kid, there were frost on inside at windows.
Yeah, I can remember that, Richard. I can remember having
Oh, dear. Good evening.
You know, Richard, I'm actually in not next weekend, not 3 Fridays from now or 3 Thursdays from now. I'm going to spend a week in Indiana in the great Midwest of America
Right?
because I want to get moved before summer comes back. And we're selling the house and selling everything. We found the house that we want, so I have to go put a deposit on it and all that.
Carrie says he's
you're on the move.
setting a metal bin and going to pour it in.
Yeah,
living room
Richard.
bin.
How we doing, Johnny?
Yeah, not bad.
On
Got
about
the
really,
gold finger.
Yeah, well, I watched your video earlier on.
Well, I'm not lying. I have a gold finger.
gold finger.
Yeah, it's come out good, that, and it. I've never ever done bodywork ever. Not bad.
But we can remember having like 6-7 foot snow drifts. The same as Richard says, frost on inside at windows.
Yeah.
Going out to get your bottle of milk off at doorstep, and it
It all burst out, hadn't it? And all
Yeah.
milk and like burst out.
they were like an iceberg with a metal top on it.
I remember that.
There you go. Wait, let me.
I can remember wagons at side of the road.
I'm excited about this.
They used to light fires under diesel tanks on wagons to get the diesel so it thaw out.
See, we found this and just have to have it.
Ooh, that looks nice, Bill.
That's it. It's cool because wait, see, it's right here. and the lake comes in right here.
Ooh.
Very nice.
It's that's it right there, and that's where the boats dock, so we can get a boat and go water ski around the lake.
Ah,
Cool.
We know where
This
we're
is-
going for summer holidays.
Oh, there you go. You can see it from the other side, but
plenty of
Well, we
space
know where
there,
we can
Bill.
park.
Keep them over there.
We
well,
know
well
where
the
we
whole
can-
reason is we wanted something different, and that's got like the little rotunda on the water and sunsets over the lake and all that,
Very nice.
and it's a little bit more formal than what we've got now. And we're getting old. It's time to get formal.
I'm laughing at what Gary's put. I'm going to ask the housing for a transfer to that house, Bill. You're showing. Very nice. Bill.
You got to put a bid in now, haven't you?
Yeah, because it's priced right, and it's
No, I'm
3,000
about
feet.
Gary, to get the council move.
But we've been joking that this is a hot tub with its own little room. Me and my wife are joking that this is the sexist area.
Yeah, 370,000 for that is cheap, in my opinion.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's
Isn't it?
If that
it
were
needs
in
to be
this
painted, but don't they all? You know.
if that were here, you could have put another 100 grand on that, easy.
Oh, here too.
Are we moving moving to America?
Yes.
How
Now,
cheap is that?
now for this, you have to live in the middle of Indiana, though.
Is that bad or good? I don't know anything about Indiana.
I think it's good,
Really put me off it, you know, when I went to Chippy.
but some people don't.
That,
Yeah, they don't want to live in the Midwest because it's quiet.
that snooker table's a funny colour.
Wait. Let me back.
When we went 10 grand, we'll go over and see Bill.
That is a funny colored pool table, kind of, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they won't let me keep the. Yeah, you see the rec room's 32 feet by 28 feet. It's huge.
An RS put together. Oh, look at that.
So yeah, that's the one we keep joking. This room, yeah, we're gonna have to tint the windows. Either that, or we're gonna get arrested.
Is that your nudity room, Bill?
Absolutely. See, that's the only thing I don't like is back here. There's no room to build a big barn, so I might have to retire the channel.
Oh,
But well, now my uncle lives just around the corner. He lives about 3 miles away, and he's got like 10 acres, and he's got a barn that's almost the size of my house. It's just a house, but it's a good size house. It's about the same size as the one we're in now.
You know, buy next door as well.
By the
you're
house
right.
next door, yeah, no kidding. We actually joke about that. I told my wife, I said, I want to buy this,
Yeah.
and then I can put a barn in there, and talk to this guy and see if he'll sell me this. You know.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
it's not beyond expectations, I suppose.
Well, no, you can ask. The only thing they can say is no.
Well, that's it. If you don't ask, you don't get.
They can say, get out of my yard.
But that seems quite a lot of house, does that, for 370 grand?
Oh, that's a good deal.
Yeah. Here, that'd cost a lot more.
Yeah,
That's
that's a good deal. That's a steal because
Like,
it's
if that were in Darwin, that's like a £500,000 house, that.
Yeah. So have
Well,
you
and
got to sell yours first then, Bill, before you buy that?
sorry.
Have you got to sell yours first before you?
Well, I'm going to sell mine because I don't want two houses. I don't know
Well,
if I
I know,
have
but-
to.
Will it go quickly?
Oh yeah, this is $1 million house. This will sell. I'll probably put it on the market for like 8 or 850, and then it'll sell in a day.
Really?
Well, this one's a custom. A doctor had this house built custom, and it's like I've got. And you don't see it because we don't go outside, but I've got like 4 houses across the street from me. It's a big yard,
Yeah.
and people love that stuff.
Well,
Yeah, the other one we looked at, which one was it? No, not that one. I didn't like that one. There's another one we liked a lot. Might be that one. You see, it's smaller, but we don't really need big anyway. I don't remember why. Something about this house made me not like it.
Nah,
See, that's
Ooh.
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's nice.
I think that first one that he's shown is a lot better.
Well, yeah, and it's also from 2550, 2532 to over
Hi,
3,000 feet.
Anthony. Welcome back. Hi, Crypto.
Thank you.
Hello,
Hi, Crypto.
Anthony. Hello.
But yeah, we
Chris.
looked all the way
Really
around this
showing us
area.
houses that is interested in
Hi,
purchasing.
Victor.
Where
There
in
was one other,
Australia
but I
or
don't
in
know
the
which one it
UK?
was. There was one that she had picked out. Oh, here you go. $300,000. And you know what you get for that? Dirt.
Lake.
Dirt.
But the dirt is on the lake. So you can put a dock here. See, houses are just, it's, now if you look at the same houses here, you know, the same house, this would be $1 million house here.
So where's the other house, Bill?
Sorry?
The one that you're interested in buying, where is that?
This is Indiana. That's the Indiana-Ohio border, which if you back all the way out, is right where the N is in Indiana, right here. Right where my little handy is.
Whereabouts are you on that map now in relation now?
Right about here.
It's quite a few,
a
quite
big
a
move,
way
then.
away then.
Well, yeah, this is about 1,050 miles between Dallas and Indianapolis.
So is there any particular reason that you want to move to Indianapolis then?
Absolutely. Just for fun? Just for fun, let's go see what the temperature is there right now. It's currently 70 degrees Fahrenheit there.
Not too shabby.
Not bad, right? And now for me, that's a good temperature. It's currently 89 here. City I live in is called Trophy Club. That's here.
See, Bill's got that man on his phone, on his map, Richard.
Yeah, I'm wondering that.
Yeah, everybody gets a little guy on their phone. If you got Android.
I sometimes get a woman as well on mine.
If you've got Google, you can get it on Google as well. You get the street view on Google Maps.
Yeah, see, the thing is the average temperature. See, I live right
Yeah,
about. I live right up here now.
I've got a man walking on my screen now. Look,
All right.
exact same one as Bill had. A man.
Yep. It's just your guys wearing a long sleeves and mine's not.
Sometimes I get a woman on mine.
See, we're here now. Right about there. We're next to this lake. Now. See Trophy Club.
Mm.
See, and even this is a pitiful little house is for $450 here. And if you look, the guy around the corner just sold his, and it's not even as big as mine. Where's he at? I gotta find him. He just sold his a few weeks ago for $928.
Really?
And that's not even a nice house, and it's on a main street.
Hmm.
So you can see why it's very profitable to move.
Yeah.
So you only is it called the Great Vine Lake?
Sorry?
Is it called the Great Vine Lake? You're near.
Grapevine, yeah.
Yeah.
Grapevine's a city. Right here.
Oh dear.
Now, if
She's just had a thunder warning.
That's
this airport,
Bria on her way.
if you go across from corner to corner,
I had a thunder warning early, but she's fallen asleep now.
it's 12 miles.
Oh, is she reaching that stage, Jeanette?
It's 10 miles tall and 12 miles wide for the airport.
yeah.
That thing's a monster. That's what we fly out of now. And we just keep saying we want to fly out of this little baby airport over here because we fly every week.
Oh, Fort Worth Airport. Yeah, God, it's huge.
Dallas Fort Worth, yeah. Where's it at? And if you want to laugh, the Cincinnati Airport, Cincinnati's up here in Ohio. but their airport is down here in Kentucky, but they call it the Cincinnati Airport.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's not in Kentucky, but it's called Cincinnati Airport.
It's not even in that state. But yeah, it's kind of weird. If you cross this line right here, your property tax is double.
Yeah. It's like Doncaster Airport, that's in a different time zone.
Well, the states are weird. The property taxes are set by the state and by the city you're in. So the house I'm looking at, the property taxes are less than $3,500 a year.
You know, that is good, isn't it?
And and here it's $10,000 a year.
Yeah.
So it's a money saver. Yeah, there's the airport. See Kentucky, and this is Cincinnati Airport, which is in Kentucky. Cincinnati is a city in Ohio over here. See, that's not Cincinnati over here. It's Covington. Over here, it's Cincinnati.
Weather for us tomorrow is
Are those red dots
15
all the cloud
degrees,
prices?
and it just says rain.
It's all right.
Rain's not bad.
Is that music?
Hold on.
See here, they call Indianapolis Circle City because if you look, all the major highways
Anthony, you naughty
go through
boy.
Indianapolis.
Sorry, it was the game I was playing. So
It says an unsettled week turning colder.
what's that?
I'm not bothered about the cold
Yeah.
as long as it doesn't rain.
It just says an unsettled week turning colder.
Yeah.
It's good that, isn't it? You can do all house prices and that. I'm gonna zoom around. I like them site switches. You can have a nosy around people's houses.
Yeah, I do it a lot. Even though I have no intention of buying a house, but
See, Richard's here. When I lived in Indiana, I lived in Zionsville, and this house is $450 for a 1,400-foot house,
oh yeah.
which
Are
is
we
more
all
co-
mov- are
more
we all
common,
moving?
you know.
Are we all moving to Indiana?
We're all moving to Indiana. There you go.
Yeah.
Pack it up.
Yeah, pack up, guys and girls. You know,
Well-
let's hit the road.
No, I'm quite happy where I am, thank you.
And if you want a little extra snow,
No, thank
you
you.
can get really nice houses up north.
Come and refit my staircase. But apart from that, it's
But we
only
don't want the
more
extra
for me
snow,
to
so
bloody
we want to
look
be way down here.
after. Isn't it, Jeanette? Just more for
What?
me to bloody look after.
I know.
I look after enough. I do.
Oh, there
See,
it is. Hidden Valley.
This is the thing, Crypto. We haven't had no rain. It's been lovely
Hey,
today.
Bill, show us the cheaper end of the old US where you could get them for like 50 quid.
That would be down here. I don't know if you've ever heard of Alabama
Yeah.
and Mississippi.
Oh,
Yeah.
that kind of, yeah.
Yeah, keep in mind that if you move to Mississippi, you're going to be hard pressed to find. I've got a filter on it because I start at 250. Let's bring it down. Let's bring it down to 50.
Oh, the dots appeared then.
Yeah, a lot of dots appeared. Let's take it from 250, from 50 to 250. So all these are under 250.
Let's have a look what shack we can get for.
There you go. $110,000 will buy you that.
That is a shack.
It's a shack.
My summer house is better than-
It's a shack and it's on Airport Drive. You know what that means.
Yeah.
It's like half.
Yeah. Boom,
Oh, here
boom,
you go.
shit.
This one's not too shacky. It's just a little house.
It's a posh shed.
It's a posh shed. There you go.
In Alabama, in what's it? Hillbilly country.
That's got bed
Absolutely. No, Alabama's in redneck country. There's a difference.
Oh.
Rednecks
have
and
some
hillbillies are two different things.
Bill, I'm narrowing it down again. Can we have something made of brick?
Something made of brick.
Yeah.
Well, wait. Home type.
Let's go downtown. Let's go downtown.
There might be brick.
Yeah. I'm not choosy, but I do like a brick.
He likes his bricks and mortar.
Yeah, I do.
See, now I'm not the house I'm looking at is brick. Oh, here you go. Here's a half and half. Will that do?
That's pebble down.
Oh, it's a laundromat for sale for $70,000.
Oh, what
A
does it
laundromat.
look like a laundry? It's got an awful lot of wooden things in it.
I'm thinking I'm digging the
I'm going
coat
to say,
machine.
it's either a very large family that need more than one washer, or it's a laundry.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
laundrette.
I'm going to say, got awful lot of washing machines in there.
Here you go.
I've just found a nice apartment in Dallas, only 90 grand.
Oh, only.
In Dallas.
That's a lot of property, but it's
See, that's a pretty fair house. That house looks okay, and it's only $215.
Can we have a scroll, please, Bill?
We want to have a look through it. Right,
See, that looks nice enough.
yeah, I'm going to say that don't look too bad.
Not at all.
Too shabby.
No,
Yeah, that's quite nice.
that's nice.
Yeah, the kitchen's on it.
Now you see that the green on the kitchen just means they haven't pulled the sticky paper off yet
Yeah.
on the
That's the first-
refrigerator.
That's the first thing that Chris had changed, Bill, because they don't.
Oh, I'm a Yorkshire man. You can leak wrapping on it. It'll last longer.
Hey, you want to laugh? The sticky paper is still on my refrigerator.
Too right. Stop.
Now it's clear sticky paper. It's a stainless steel refrigerator. And
Oh,
the sticky
we've got one
the sticky
these
is clear and
days
it
that
doesn't fingerprint.
Gary don't like wooden floors. Oh well, what do you expect
Oh,
from
you
me,
fucking
Gary?
twat. Yeah,
Now
well,
wooden
you're not
floors are very
fire.
popular.
Hey,
Gary, mine are oak.
just
I've got
scroll,
oak
just
in mine.
scroll back a bit, Bill. There, that wallpaper. Doesn't that wallpaper look familiar, Johnny?
That's a little
Yeah.
god awful.
It's behind me almost.
When you
Oh,
were scrolling,
oh.
I thought that looks
Yeah.
like wallpaper is what Johnny's got.
Johnny,
I'm
are you in
thinking
Indiana
that's
or Mississippi?
I'm thinking that's a pop shit.
They're all right. I'm looking
No,
at
go
the
back
same,
to the toilet. It's got roof.
same website here, but
Toilet rolls. Go back to the toilet.
all the houses have one thing in common. They look like they blow over in slightest wind.
No,
They,
they're sturdier than you'd
Hey,
think.
look at that. Some house it
they all look like they're just wood to me.
Yeah.
Well, they are wood. But notice they're on concrete foundation.
Why has nobody
And-
built out of brick?
Because
Well-
it's an outer. It's out.
Now you're used to living in a brick world. Oh, here you go. You can get a log cabin for $70,000.
You can't stand a chance of them not getting blown over all the
I
time.
like
if you
going
run out
to
of
the log
brick.
cabin though, Bill.
That looks like a bit of overlap adhesive, does that?
Look at the yard. That is magnificent.
Yeah, your gardens are
Lovely
next
yard.
That's
Oh, no.
that's
The interior is terrible.
some kind
Oh,
of
bit
thing
of
that I'd
plywood.
look for, Bill. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Richard, let's bounce from one room to the other.
Now that's a wood floor that hasn't been
Well, just
tiled
look
yet. You can
at
see now they're tiled in this one.
That's all they bought to Bill. Go back and forth. Sit lock on back door. But Jesus Christ.
A what?
Lock
Yeah.
on back door.
Yeah.
Remember, this is
Wood
Mississippi.
crafting.
That's
Nice
in Mississippi.
crafting, Irish.
That's
I
to
told you.
stop
I
your
told you it's Mississippi. That's to keep the rednecks out.
Richard,
Oh,
that's
God.
to stop your cousin breaking in and raping you.
Yeah.
All right, scrapping Irish. Bill's showing us some houses for sale because he's thinking of moving.
Yeah, I tell you, it's like I made the mistake
Indiana?
one time of
The
saying,
size of
"Well, guys
that.
can't be raped." The guy looks at me and smiles and says, "Want to bet?"
Richard, why am I thinking stick on tiles?
But the
Yeah, this-
thing
Oh,
is,
oh
the
my
size of the bedrooms and everything are way bigger than what
That's a
we have
minute
here.
in it. When you get the panels off, there's fuck all to them.
See, this house is just to me, it's just absolutely god awful.
Yeah.
But I'm looking for something a little bit nicer.
Right, can we go
But
up
it's
to
still a
150?
$70,000 house.
Can we go up to 150? I've just decided to up my budget a little bit.
Oh wait, we got to look at the $68,000 house. We've got to.
Oh, go on.
Do we have to?
We have to.
Yeah.
We really do.
Look at the bullet. What? Look at the bullet holes in the
I'm
door.
going to say, can they get pictures any smaller?
Look, even the flower has a bullet hole in it.
I found one
Oh
for
my
55,000 an house here in
The
Texas.
pictures are better here.
Yeah. You kind of don't want them to be in focus.
Uh,
Yeah,
Yeah, you know for a fact
drive-by.
there's a still behind this making grain alcohol.
Bill, that's got a bit of drive-by going on.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Gary says his cupboard under the stairs is bigger than that.
See, now this one's 1,700 feet. Whoop. So that there's 1,650. So that's
Yeah.
not terrible.
It's a big house.
I'd have a hard time with that, but I'm used to a big house. So if you're not used to a big house, that'd be okay.
Jeanette, I'd have it stripped down and some pallets stacked up ready to strip.
I mean, they're pretty size.
That is one good thing, though. You can repair more or less anything unless it's blown down the street.
Yes,
You know,
as long as you still have it on your property.
they're decent size rooms. That's what I'm
That's
saying.
that's a nice
Yeah.
one. Hey, Richard, that's a nice one. It's only got one Yale lot.
This is 170,000.
It's only one Yale lot.
Corsicana, Texas.
189 fat. It's got 3 bids.
Is that a posh area? Is it?
It is
Well,
not.
No, I didn't think it were.
What about
I'm
that one there?
I'm looking at one here. It's 55 grand. Same website as you're on.
On Zillow.
you thinking of moving then, Richard?
Not. It just needs a slight bit of tidying up. There's left a bit of stuff behind. Hang on.
See, now I've got to do it.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
we just changed the search from 50 to 100. And notice there are still lots of dots down, especially
Well,
down
I'll
here.
just put Richard on solo layout. What?
Look at living
Just a
room.
bit.
That's not bad. You can see sofa. Hey, how did you get a picture of Lee's living room?
does that include cat as well? Then
Yeah, you got cats as well. It's sat on my mouse. I can't get back
Bloody hell,
out.
that one doesn't even come with a driveway.
now that
That
is
chicken shed.
oven ready.
That's ready to go. Your buddy.
Yeah. Gary says send Kim and Aggie round.
See, now I like this. This is the garage. I like the garage. I could do something with that.
Bria says you can at least seat floor.
Oh, look, and it's got a fishing pond in the back.
Yeah, that's not having people in it anymore, is it, really?
No, you wouldn't want to get in that with your body.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the gator first.
Oh, there you go. There's your bricks. There's your bricks.
Hey,
Nice carport there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know he likes his car because he put carpet down for it.
look at that. Good, nice tile floor, though. There you go. Hey, that's a bit. Hey, it looks like I put that floor down. Look. Let's go.
The kitchen looks like it's out of an institution of some
Anybody
sort.
asked it was structural issues with the kitchen. That's why it's got a bit of a slant there, living room.
Oh, I guarantee you've got structural issues from the driveway back.
Other.
Not
It's
as bad
got
as
one of
that.
them walk-in baths, hasn't it?
Oh, it's got a walk-in tub.
Yeah.
That's a shower tub.
That's a bit weird next to washing machine. You know, look at the size of the utility room. That's bigger than this bedroom.
Well, living rooms are always bigger than bedrooms.
Hey, Jeanette's going to piss it down this week, so I might be moving downstairs.
Oh, there you go. $75,000.
Hey,
What could possibly be wrong?
It's 2-story. That's not a bad start.
And it's 2-story.
Hey,
Needs
that's
a little
bit.
work, you can see. Nice yard, nice stairs,
Yeah. Decent staircase.
nice kitchen.
Decent.
All right. It's all right.
The only problem is the burning cross on the lawn.
Nice big rooms though, Bill.
Yeah,
Size-
nice rooms. The master bath is, well, pitiful, but
It looks a small size bath as well.
There's a flipping dialectic corner.
yeah, you'd have to put a door on the water heater.
Exterminate.
Yeah.
So what's
you
the
know,
couch?
that bathtub looks all right if you're a midget. You know what I mean? The
It's
bathtub.
all that. Doesn't
It's a regular bathtub. It's just they take like wide angle pictures, so it makes it look funny at the end.
To be fair, I think that's all right because you could do what you want to that and make it yours.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
75 grand's not a lot. You can't get
75
that.
grand.
You know,
Yeah.
you're starting at bare
Can't buy
minimum.
no
You know what I mean?
minimum,
You
75
same
grand.
as you can do whatever you want with it. You know what I mean?
Well,
Absolutely.
You could get a terraced house in Costa del Hare
But,
Hills.
but when you're done with it, you'll be in Tickfaw, Louisiana.
It's not a bad area.
Fall.
Tickfaw, Louisiana.
Oh,
Is that a bad?
Remember when I told you about the plate that the trailers on stilts?
yeah.
That's Louisiana.
Oh.
Oh, here you go. 85,000. You get 3,600 square feet.
What is it? A bloody
Jesus Christ.
stable?
Oh my God, that I'm pretty sure this was used as a prison camp at one
Yeah,
point.
that's my tiling, all right.
That's one job Johnny did earlier on.
Jesus
And there's my
Christ.
pallet wood wall.
Same
Yeah.
kind of theme, but different colour.
Oh, now that blue tub, that's a keeper there. Yeah, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Especially if it's got room taps.
Oh my
You're
God.
not the only brick bit of the house, it's fireplace.
Yeah.
Bria were thinking same thing. You'd have to be a circus performer to get
Oh
in that.
dear. I've definitely
Jesus.
painted that kitchen.
Jesus
That's
H.
definitely one of mine.
Christ!
Yeah, but it's a
Didn't
36. It's a $3,800 square foot or 3,600 square foot house
Jeanette, that's
for
what my
$85,000.
kitchen-
You're going to have to just tear the kitchen out.
Oh no, I could do something with that, Bill.
No, you couldn't.
You don't want to say that, Johnny.
That has just got awful.
Making progress.
It definitely looks like I did the tiling.
The thing is, Anthony, would you buy something like that?
I'd
With
love
that
to
kitchen.
like that, yeah.
You're
Yeah.
asking a guy who's stuck in whatever he's stuck in. Is that a shed there?
As long as they're
No,
fairly empty, it doesn't matter what they're like. If they're fairly empty,
Hey,
you
up.
can do what you want.
Hang
with
on,
it.
hang on. Stay where you are. That's got brick walls.
Oh, wait. I'll go back.
Go on, Anthony.
Oh, this one?
my house,
There we go.
I'd want it to have a cellar,
Oh.
so I convert the cellar to some I'm a big fan of. I'd convert it to the
You'd like to convert it to upstairs.
Well, you can't have a cellar. These are in Louisiana, and the water's going to come up to about here during a flood, during a hurricane.
no, not good.
Yeah, so if you've got a cellar, it would be purely underwater.
Yeah, no good.
See, now that backyard is usable.
It slants, so that's a good.
Yeah, it's a nice yard. It's not very big, but it's nice.
I'd build a story
What's
outside.
that bit on the back? What the fuck happened there?
That's a patio, sort of.
Jesus.
So,
That definitely looks. I definitely built that, Jeanette. Look, that's got recycled written all over it.
Now the inside looks like they put some effort into
What
it.
the freaking hell kind of shower is that?
I don't know. That's for little people. You got to be like 5'6" or less.
That is fresh out of a 1984 hobby caravan, that, Richard.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's 1984. I think that might be 1966.
I've noticed all the rooms are really big out there.
Now,
that's
guys,
exactly what
notice
I said,
notice there's
Anthony.
3 cameras right here.
Yeah.
Not that this was a drug house or anything.
That's more like a knocking shop.
Holy
I
cow!
don't-
There's motion detectors and cameras everywhere.
I think that's been more like a somewhere where they make porn movies.
I
Kitchen's
was just
No, this was a drug house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they got,
You can see there's cameras
That's why they got that-
everywhere
that's why
inside.
they got a cooker with that many rings on it.
And somebody said, "Hey, let's get these purple curtains." Somebody
Yeah.
actually said that at
Bill.
one point.
Zoom in. Let's look in the knife and fork drawer.
That is, but for $85,000, what do you expect, right?
Right? I mean,
I don't expect a paddling pool in my
See,
living
now you
room.
leave that same filter on and go where I am now, and look at all the dots.
Gary says, can you legally smoke weed in that part of America?
You can smoke cats and kangaroos if you want in that part of America. Nobody cares.
As long as you keep it in the family, they're not bothered.
See, there's lots of cheap houses everywhere, and we're, mind you, 50 to 100,000.
Yeah, they'll invite you to the grandma's 30th.
Now, of course, the neighborhood I'm looking in, all the houses. There you go.
Right.
2-bedroom, 1 bath, but it's $79,000.
Nice double garage.
A lot of the houses are single decks, though, aren't they?
Yeah.
And it's got a little deck to sit on.
So when they blow over,
The wind won't blow it over. You don't get hurricanes there. You're in the middle of the country.
oh, yeah.
Fantastic yard.
Yeah, I would have say decent side yard.
Now the interior needs some work,
Yeah.
but for
It's all right.
$79,000, you've got to
What's
expect that.
What's going on there? The
Sunken
pictures
living
there.
room. Woohoo!
It's a nice size room. That's what
Yeah.
they're nice
Hey,
rooms. All-
nice shag pile. Looks like somebody's used it as well.
It's got a drop ceiling with fluorescent lights.
Chance of, oh my.
Yeah, it looks like the house is leaning, but it's hard to tell.
No,
It might be a
that's the camera angle.
yeah, it could be the camera angle.
Thing is, that America, all-
That's utility room.
Yeah.
Doesn't have the fact that the worktop bloody bends as well.
Well, we'd call this the mud room.
the mud room.
Yeah, the mud room is where you come in from when you come in
Yeah,
from
you
your
just
garage.
pick up your boot. Yeah.
Yeah, and you leave your boots and stuff.
I call that middle at kitchen floor.
See, now it's little, but you got to remember it's cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's $79,000.
Hey, let's have a look at 57.
$100,000, you can move up a little bit. Now, remember, look at this part right here.
Built in 1900. It's on a small plot, isn't it? Unless the back garden's massive.
Yeah, I think it is. I think this is in the city.
Is that a boarded up window? Up there.
It's a lot of boarded up windows.
It's a couple.
Up, the interior might need a little work.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I call that peekaboo.
Yeah.
I
As long
See a
as it's
house
got
like
good
this.
walls,
Yeah, house like this, right here. This little area here, that's the bathroom.
that's
Oh,
a
yikes. You can
stabbing-
go downstairs from right here.
That's a stabbing room.
That's the stabbing room. Yeah. That's the stabbing room.
Yeah.
That's the basement, Anthony.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But remember, this house has been there for 124 years.
Nothing to see except for the acro holding it ceiling.
That's where you put the bad kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now that is really what you call basic.
Yeah.
Yes. But you know, for house prices here, because you got to think it's
Right,
Yeah.
drop over to that 57 grand one. There, let's have a look at that.
now it's just the more morbid pleasure of seeing them.
That is a shed.
That's a house, sort of.
That's on the corner. Being
But
heavily
it-
extended.
I'm going to say plenty of yard.
Well, the backyard it looks like has some interesting neighbors.
Yeah, you can tell it's been extended when the pallets arrived.
Yeah. Oh, look, it's got a patio.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Don't hear me.
Joe looks isn't even going to sort that out.
I can't even figure out what those pipes would be for. Oh, I'll bet that's for a shower and a tub.
Yeah.
That's the bathroom.
Well,
That's the
walls
stabby
are
room for
straight.
this house.
The walls are actually straight. Oh dear.
Yeah, somebody even pre-painted a satanic symbol on the cabinet.
Oh, you see ceiling bowing onto the top of cupboards.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the fucking scare room.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's
You
where they
picture an
tried
old
to-
lady with a machete and a rocker.
Yeah, that's where they tried to scratch the way out.
Like him.
Yeah, creepy, that, isn't it?
But you know, I look at a house like this and think I could save that.
See, in them days, they just covered up the ceiling, didn't they, instead of repairing them? Just put them-
Pretty well, yeah. And this one, oh look, this one's even older, 1890.
Oh, yeah, it's quite good to be stood up and made of wood in 1890.
Gary said, "Ode on Annabelle doll in our attic."
Yeah.
Yeah, now you go towards where I'm looking, and the empty lots are $85,000.
And that's just an empty lot.
Yeah, and that's why I always start my filter, because you might find a good deal. Oh, my minimum can't go over my maximum. I usually go like
What
this.
Zero. What do you get for zero? Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, I usually start like this. That's a good filter. And then you find the houses you really want.
Yeah.
And you can see around the lake here is higher end property. If you take the filter off, we'll
Gary
do this.
says, "I'm a cash buyer."
See, that's 1.8 million.
Wow,
But that's a pretty nice house.
it looks it and all.
That's
And
what
it's right on the lake. You can see it's on the where the it's on a little peninsula into the water.
Whatever.
Do you get next door for that as well? Then?
No,
that
but you
is
do get a
nice.
party craft. See, that's pretty nice.
Yeah, I
Look at
like
that.
that one.
You know, so I'd be laid back thinking who's cleaning those windows.
Yeah, and this is why it's so much money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you want to hear something funny?
Go on.
That's the house I'm trying to no. Yeah, that's the house I'm trying to buy right there.
Huh?
So when he looks out the door, he has to look at me. When I look out the door, I can look at him.
Yeah, well, don't be surprised when that for sale sign pops up.
Very
Oh, I like
nice.
that.
That's
Yeah.
not-
See, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd like that.
So you pull up onto the back of the house on the hill.
Well, yeah, you pull under. The garage would be under the house.
Very nice, that one. You're getting what you pay for.
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't look at this as a $2 million house. It's nice and all, but the last house I had in Indiana was way bigger than this one, and I didn't pay anywhere near 200 for it.
Won't be a minute. I'm just off to the west wing.
Okay, okay.
It's a hop, skip, and a jump.
I have to use Google Maps to get me to the toilet.
But that, yeah, it's like there are, and the way I look at it, it's sort of like if you live on top of the hill, you have to look at all the poor people at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
If you live in the biggest, most expensive house, you have to look at the people whose houses aren't as nice as yours. But if you live in one of the houses that's not as nice as, that's not the biggest, most expensive house, then your view is the biggest, prettiest house.
Yeah.
So I'll sit over here and I'll sit over here. See, there it is. That's him. And that's what I'm looking at. I'll sit here and look at his pretty house, and he has to sit in his living room and wonder why I didn't cut my yard.
Is it against the law not to cut your grass now over there, or?
It is not. You can, well, you saw some of these houses.
Yeah.
They haven't been cut since like 3 presidential administrations ago.
Now. No, I was just watching a video from some videos on YouTube of a bloke that goes about cutting grasses.
Yeah, he's a HOA.
See, I did that same filter, and there's almost nothing here, and it's all empty lots. Oh, wait. Here you go. It's only 900 feet. It's kind of little.
Biscuit, leave him.
That's a fine looking building there.
Yeah.
This is where he makes his moonshine. That's where he keeps the sugar.
Well, it looks like private there anyway. Only problem in outside that is I'd be bothered about getting held at gunpoint because it looks like it's in the middle of nowhere.
Well, and now, yeah, that's very true. One of the houses we looked at really was in the middle of nowhere. See, he can see the lake if he looks across a couple of highways.
Yeah.
Gary says it looks like a funeral parlor.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I don't like, but how does the water stay in that bath?
Sorry?
How does the water stay in that bath? It
In
shows
this
you
particular house, I don't know.
click through to the bath, you'll sit bath. How the hell do they keep water in it?
Oh, there you go. There you go. That's a keeper there.
You think they'd just
654 square feet.
you'd tidy him up just with photo, wouldn't you?
You would think so, wouldn't you? Now, there's only one picture. That means the people in here are probably all dead. They all drank the poison Kool-Aid.
All that-
You have to think there's something wrong if they've only got one photograph.
They'll have had to move them from holding a shotgun on porch.
Yeah. It's where we're looking is a little bit old world, but not like those guys. So you got to turn the bottom price up or you won't find good houses. But yeah, we started out looking over here and then realized the taxes are way too high over here. So we jumped the river over here and looked at these and don't want to live that close to the airport. So we went over here. And my uncle,
Doing that here, you'd be other side of the
I
country.
can imagine a creepy old lady sitting on the porch in a rocking chair.
oh
You
yeah,
don't have to talk about Bill's wife like that.
well she's only a little creepy.
Look, over there, the electricity's
Just
only.
enough for you to do as you're told.
Maybe.
That's what about.
Chase were there first, though.
Chase is saying, I'm not sharing. Get out.
Fighting over the box.
See, we
Yeah.
like Greendale, but we don't like the houses.
Ah.
This basically what we do is just click around. That one's too little. Because my uncle lives here somewhere. Right.
Mhm.
Tucker. You were there first.
You buy them all stuff under the sun and then the fucking playing box.
I know. Fighting over a bloody cardboard box.
Say, excuse me, Amazon, could you send me some empty boxes?
No. One's enough, Johnny. Chris has just ripped a load up. That's it, Chase. You told him, didn't you?
Tracy wants a computer setting up tomorrow as well down there. It's made it into under the stairs. That's not what it is.
It's made
What
it
do you want me to
under-
do? Do you want me to take some of the wine rack bit out and put a tower in there?
Imagine that being your front yard.
Yeah.
No.
That's a lot of front yard.
What?
In the ride on lawnmower.
Hiya, Barry.
No.
How are you?
2 0 turns. He uses 2 0 turns and it takes 5 hours to cut it.
Flipping hell.
I'd just be sat chilling all day going up and down.
So back to the one that you're on about buying.
I'm just loving that one.
Yeah.
It's because it's like you get older and you don't want so much big as you want something a little more, something proper.
Yeah.
And this has got
Okay, now,
a
I
proper
go
little
for a
sitting
big
area.
wardrobe extension.
Get all this furniture out of here because it doesn't fit, and put proper Victorian furniture in here.
Yeah.
I'd settle up for a wardrobe I could walk in.
It's just everything about it looks very proper, and that's what we're looking for. Except for those 2 stupid chairs.
Daddy
But
But
Barry.
lucky enough, they're right next to this, so we can chainsaw them up and just toss them in.
Yeah.
You see, it's got a big old tall fireplace.
We'd have some fucking environmentalists coming around and saying, "No, you can't burn that."
Yeah.
No, we do it in UK. We wait till it's dark.
Yeah.
Hey, you think we don't do it here? Yeah,
What's
that
black
just
plume?
works.
What's that black plume? Oh, it's just a cloud. It's all right.
Yeah.
Why has it got
Yeah.
flames in it? I don't know.
I didn't know my neighbor would burn so dirty. Yeah, this is one of the only things I don't like is when I'm folding laundry, I could fall to my death.
Don't show your wife that picture, Bill.
Well, she doesn't do laundry.
I was going to say it might give her idea.
Who's having top bunk?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Who's having top bunk?
Just think, we get this and we can invite everybody over. And where's it at?
I'm already checking flights out now, Bill.
Yeah.
The near airport.
Which is going to be first.
Manchester to Dallas. Fort, what's it called? Fort Worth.
Because it's just right there. We just go right down there and we're right over here, actually. And the water's right there. We go water skiing.
Yeah.
And we will have a boat.
Yeah.
I want a ski boat.
That could be a nice Christmas break for me, that.
But now keep in mind, it snows there. It snows a lot.
He's not bothered about that, Bill.
You trying to say he might not be able to get home? I'm sure he'd be gutted.
Monster.
But yeah, that just works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It needs paint. I think it needs proper old world colors. You know, keep the white here, but change the trim out
Yeah.
and find a less modern color for the rest of it.
I know what you're saying. It's like got that oldie look, but
But it doesn't have the color.
yeah, it's very modern coloured.
Yeah, no.
It's like a peachy colour, isn't it?
It kind of is. See, it's like that. That's proper. And you could get that out of that house if you worked on it.
Well, this is the thing. I mean,
It's the same colors. It's just got painted trim.
once you've purchased it, you could put your own stamp on it, can't you?
Absolutely. Oh, there you go. Or you could go a little dark.
We could get longer ladders.
See here, this I think is a beautiful house.
It is, yeah.
I like the blue with the pinkish trim.
Yeah, it goes with his handbag. Oh, sorry, I can't help it. I'm a twat.
That's how we decide how we're going to paint our house. Is we look at everybody else's house and pick the one we like the best.
Bill, have you heard of someone called SBF Mowing?
Yeah.
No.
No?
It's a
Where
grand
they at?
deal, Bill.
SBF Mowing, he goes around cutting people's grasses for free.
Is that return, Richard?
Yeah, they don't cut it for free. They cut
Yeah.
it for views.
Yeah, that's
Mad then.
flying out on the 20 on Boxing Day and coming back on 2nd of January, 1,009 quid. British Airways.
Hurry up and buy it, Bill.
Yeah, but that puts you in the back of the plane. You don't want to do that across the ocean.
No.
So when are you buying this house, Bill? Are you going to have it for Christmas?
Oh yeah,
All right.
yeah. I'm going. This weekend is a 3-day weekend for us, and we're getting everything out of the attic, and we're putting everything in the garage as much as we can. Next weekend is garage sale, and we're going to empty out get rid of as much furniture and stuff as we can. And then the weekend after that, I'm going to get the house.
Bloody long flight, Jesus Christ.
How long
But to
flight?
here,
13 hours.
I do that flight twice a year. It's not that bad.
Bad enough.
Now I've
You
ridden
better
coach.
get your surgical stockings on, Richard.
I've ridden coach one time on that flight, and it is a vicious flight in coach.
What?
It's worth spending the money for business class on that one.
Yeah, definitely. What do you call it? Coach? Is that economy? Coach?
That's
That-
next to chickens and straw.
You call it coach. We call it that's cheapo, is it? Coach.
It's
Cheaper.
one up from the hold.
Coach, we call it coach or the cattle car.
That is. It goes. Oh, fucking hell. And it stops as well somewhere.
Well, now I know a
Let's stop
if you go business class from here, it's about for two people it's about 16,000.
Do you want me to remove that Nah, Bill.
Yeah. You looked at the house a whole lot.
Yeah.
I'm just staring at it and going, yeah, I could make that work.
Oops,
Bill's gone. You've cut him out. Oh, Jeanette, that was.
I've kicked him.
Oh, Jeanette.
Because I removed that, I've removed Bill as well.
Oh, no, that's
Sorry,
not good.
Bill.
Come back, Bill. All is forgiven.
All is forgiven.
I need to sort this Christmas break out.
Me bad.
I think we all ought to go over there.
Yeah.
I think because I removed that, it removed you as well.
You did. Yeah, you said, take that.
I didn't mean to.
I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, I believe that. My wife says, I didn't mean to kick you in the head last night in bed.
But yeah, because I removed it, you see, it removed you as well.
God,
You know, things that are true
Lingus
that
to
you
a
don't like to
flat.
think about.
Lingus.
Every guy with kids has kicked a pregnant woman.
Can you believe that?
What?
Absolutely.
Erlingus. No, I said Erlingus do a flight to Dallas. Erlingus.
Lingus.
That sounds like one of those little dangerous airplanes.
Yeah,
That sounds like. Excuse me. That sounds too much like cunnilingus to me.
Yeah, it does. And if I'm paying $8,000 for a round trip, it's my turn.
Yeah, I love cunnilingus as part of my fucking menu.
it's an Airbus A319, whatever one of them is.
Yeah.
A big plane.
Oh, if you can try to on a trip like that, the 777 or the 787 are like the greatest airplanes to go across the ocean.
Oh, well, yeah, there is one here, 787.
That's a great pod. It's
What
different
is it?
airplanes have different pods and business class. The 787's got a really nice pod.
What's the name of plane, Richard? Airbus what?
A319.
The 319s are okay. But the 787's got the best pod in the business right now.
It's
I
big.
can't afford a fucking ticket, let alone fucking pick the plane.
Yeah, and you always want to take a night trip when you do it. You want to take an afternoon trip from there to here, and a night trip from here to there.
Join in with Richard. Do a live while you're there, Richard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's StreamYard.
They all go from Heathrow. The ones from Manchester.
It says the A319 carries 124 to 156 passengers,
Depending on the pods.
a maximum range of 3,000 nautical miles or whatever.
So that would have to stop.
Yeah.
I'm back to why would you leave Yorkshire to me?
He wants that $80,000 house in Louisiana.
If you go flagship business class.
That's what we do.
Yeah, well, that's £4,255.
Well, yeah, at least.
$4,000 for flights. Fucking Nora. That's ridiculous, is that?
Yeah, we paid over twice that for the last trip.
Jesus.
But we got the trip we wanted, and we got first seats in the plane and all that.
Oof, that's ridiculous. $4,000.
Yeah, we're going back in spring.
What if you're willing to wear a short skirt, sit on the pilot's knee?
Trust
It
you.
costs extra unless you're cute.
I mean, I love the turkeys.
Yeah, I think the pilots are funny about guys sitting on their knee.
But yeah, it says it's a medium to small plane.
The 319 is. The 320 is a nice plane.
So are you in like a caravan, Anthony?
Like a caravan, yeah.
Back
Static
cab.
Oh, back now.
It's built into the side of the lorry body, Johnny.
Decent size, though.
Yeah.
Richard said bloody Nora, and Nora Stocking says, did someone say my name?
Okay, well, I got to go make some phone calls.
Bye, Bill.
Richard,
Yeah.
he'll tell you when he's booked his flight, Bill.
Yeah, I tell you, it's that is a 4 or 5 bedroom house.
I've got a big kite in shed, Richard.
But it's got a little bitty shed.
Massive.
But it's very nice looking. Oh, that's
Yeah,
only a
good.
3-bedroom house.
Good luck with the new house and that, though, Bill. It is lovely.
Yeah, it's only 3 bedrooms. It's just big rooms.
I know where to park now.
Get off the
Yeah,
keyboard.
Richard only wants one at bedrooms, Bill.
It's only 'cause
I
I've
don't
got
need more
little-
bedrooms. It's got
They've
like
got
2 or
really
3
big
sitting
ones.
areas, a formal dining room, and all that.
Yeah.
That's what the good stuff is.
Yeah.
Tommy says he guaranteed to join the Mile High Club for that price, Richard.
I'll tell you what, that's not as easy as you think. There's just no place to go in an airplane.
No, never tried.
You need to have a watch of Ex Hamster, and you'll have a different thoughts on that one.
Yeah, it's all about the leg placement, isn't it, Richard?
I was going to say, you've got to be very agile, put it that way.
You've got to be more than agile. You need to be little and agile.
Oh, dear.
Now, if you're in one of the pods up
I
front,
could bang my head in a cathedral, so I'm not good.
Oh, dear.
I want to see the giant catapult. We've got a lake. We can set it up in the front yard and launch it into the lake.
Bloody cat keeps going on my keyboard. Get off now. Bugger off.
Are you going to try and lower the house prices, Bill, with your actions so you can buy next door?
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, but I don't want next door. It's time for me. I don't need. Well, now I'm getting another kind of a big house, but it's a relatively new house, so it's low maintenance. My house was built in the late '80s, so I'm always having to love it somewhere.
This house was built in the 40s. There's
Yeah,
pictures
but everything there was.
local town hall, Richard, of the German prisoners of war building the streets for this estate.
Yeah, in the UK though, your house could have been built in the 1640s.
Oh yeah, that's just me air raid shelter.
I wonder if many people have still got them in their gardens, the old air raid shelters.
Yeah, bunkers and whatever.
Well, I've got an hole.
People might have Germans 6 inches under the ground in their gardens.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was stood in my back garden this morning, Jeanette, thinking, could I just drive over that hole? I want to work it out scientifically. It's a bit too close to.
They run a rototiller and then and dig up a few shells, a few missiles, a German or two.
Yeah. There's a bloke over here called Colin Furzel. He's
Hitler's gold.
he's built a bunker. He's built a bunker. He's built no end of it. It's on Colin Furzel, it is, Bill, and he's quite clever in what he builds. He's converted.
I love going to the UK just to see the architecture.
Yeah.
What's the name of that guy who's building that bloody garage underneath his house?
Colin Furzel.
Yeah.
Now that's not uncommon here.
It's just a normal house, and he's dug the entire front of it out.
And do you know
Literally
where
out and built
know where
garage
he lives,
underneath.
Bill? Not Bill, Johnny. Do you know where he lives? Stamford.
So wait, the house was already there, and he's putting the garage under
Yeah,
it.
no, he's literally dug underneath it and built a tunnels, garage, everything, and he's got a tunnel that runs from his workshop at the end of his garden, right under the garden to his
If you don't do it right, you could wake up in the garage.
But do you know what he's going to do? He's going to have a garage that the car will raise up out the ground in his driveway.
Gary
That's what
says
he's
there's a few others now
And
copying
he's a
him.
bit of a scientific whiz, so he'll definitely do it. He's halfway there anyway.
See, I could see putting a lift underground and lifting it up to the road.
That's
Where your driveway is,
That's what he's going to do. That's what he's going to do.
and not under the
Always
house.
put
Yeah.
tiny little house.
Yeah.
He's up-
How are you, Tams?
You know, it'd be cool is if you get one of these little 800-foot houses, then you could put the house on the lift also. So the car
Hey,
goes down and the
yeah,
house
hey.
goes down to ground level.
Today,
Look, I've watched them at the
it's out
pub.
on
Bloody hell,
the
Bill.
beach.
It's not Thunderbirds. It's not Thunderbirds, Bill.
It's like some people in America move if they want to. They move the actual house, don't they, Bill?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen that before. You put it on like one of these big low loader things and
That's
just
it.
move it.
Yeah.
If you saw them, they are huge. They are giant.
Yeah.
And they have like 2 trucks that go ahead of them,
Yeah, I've
and
seen
trucks
them.
on the sides, and trucks
Yeah.
behind them, and they move at like 1 mile an hour.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got the power line companies following
Yes.
along to hold the cables up.
Well, the trucks up front, if they can, they actually have these long fiberglass sticks, and they lift the power lines.
Gary says I'm thinking of building an outside pit.
So my Gary, so people don't have to come in on the way.
If you're not bashful, you can just throw a pot out in the yard, and you're good. Put a bucket out there.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Hey, I'm not bashful. I'll piss on your lemons, Bill.
Yeah. All right, say.
We
Sam,
were
how's
having
them
this discussion
big
one
balls on
night.
the beach doing?
Yeah, we're
We're-
having
we're
this
all-
discussion one night, and I says it says here that if you piss on your lemons, it makes them juicy, and yeah,
I've heard
Stay
that
away
on
from my
wireless.
lemons.
goes
My
under
lemons
to the
bit your eyes
dunder.
Now, remember, we're all prostitutes. We'll all
I'm
do
glad you
anything
spelled that
for
right,
money. It's
Tamsy.
just how much.
I'm glad you spelt that right, Tamsy. Could have gone Hollaby wrong at the end.
It's on the beach.
Yeah,
Heard that on the wireless.
sitting my wife front's covered in snow.
That's why I love that house. I've got the little place out front where I can sit on the deck.
Bloody
And then
hell,
I've got
Gary.
that weird little room with the hot tub where my wife can sit on my deck.
That's another, you know.
It's spelled
That's-
differently, but it's the same
And
concept.
some tinted windows.
Tinted windows, yes. That's actually the first thing she said is when we were looking at the house, she said we can get that mirrored tint all the way around that room.
It's
Ah, look who's here. Piss
flipping hard work
police.
to put on that stuff and all. Blimey. I got
Or
some
do
of
they
that.
like to call it two-tier policing?
It's really difficult to put on. It is. You need patience with that stuff, I'll tell you.
That Gary Ross.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I got to go be serious. I've got a deal I need to go make.
Yeah, go buy this bloody house. Stop asking about.
Yeah,
Well, that-
hurry up, because
that's-
Richard's wanting to book flights.
Yeah, you're booking flights. I better be there, right? Well, this house is just as big and it's got more bedrooms, but
Oh, no,
It's in
no.
Texas
You're
and it's
Shauna's
hot.
Lake now. Shauna's Lake. You can't be following us.
yeah, I don't have a lake.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there's no lake here whatsoever.
I'll bring me swimming certificate.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Now, and there's no alligators in the lake. That's the only bad part.
That's good. I don't know about that.
Well, alligators are fun to play with.
Oh.
For God's sake. Because
I'm going to say,
the bones
take
are
your word
there now.
for it, Bill.
Yeah,
Well, I
well,
was
I
raised
am
in South
not
Florida where
having-
there's alligators everywhere.
good to
Well,
see
let
you,
me go.
Gary.
I got to go make a deal.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, go hurry up and buy that ass, Bill.
Bye, Bill.
Well, I'm going to try to. I'm going to call her now. I think they might still be there.
Hello, Grandpa Kevin.
I want to see
Hello,
a receipt.
Kevin.
I want to see a receipt in the next 15 minutes.
Yeah, see you
Hello,
later,
Bill.
Bill.
See you later.
Come back and
See you
let us
later,
know
Bill.
so Richard can book his flights.
Certainly won't be paying for business class, not at $4,000. Jesus Christ. That's
Chucking it
expensive.
now.
I'll just blow up my armbands.
I think $4,000, that's too much.
I think we can pick up a pedalo from somewhere.
Might take a day or two, though, to get there.
I'll build you one. I'll build you one.
Just had my yearly inspection. I was driving myself out and only there for 5 minutes. Oh, well, that's out of the way then, isn't it? Now,
That's it.
that's good.
It wouldn't have been a bloody mess anyway.
should have said to her, "Look, I've got a dent in my beard."
Only kind of, yeah. Can you sort us a mattress out?
Yeah,
Timmy's
next
doing
time
good,
you
Grandpa.
bring in a mattress.
The only kind of inspection we ever get with this house is just a gas one on electric. That's it. Gas and
It's
electric
very
inspection.
rare that they
He's-
come out and inspect
It's
it.
more of testing things rather than
Did
inspecting
you
them.
get that photograph I sent you?
My
They're
inspection
quite
days are long
surprised when I
one.
move furniture.
Baby?
Our central heating's in the kids' bedroom with wardrobe.
Did
Stupid,
you
that,
get
innit?
that
So
photograph?
out in America, Johnny, do you see out in America, all their electricity's 110?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the last one I've got, that was a biscuit.
And the drive up wrong side of the road.
Yeah, I know. Don't mention that because we went out there in 2004.
I like to go live when I'm driving and fucking mess with their heads at roundabouts.
We went out there in 2004 and we just missed the last hurricane. But what we were staying in Kissimmee, and the wind was that strong it blew the signpost down. We drove past the turning about 3 times till we found our villa. Till we found
But you see that, I mean, we have a yearly gas inspection, we have a yearly electric
My singing's so
inspection.
accurate, right? That
But I mean, all these, you know, smoke alarms and everything, they tested on a regular basis. So yeah, I think so long as you know all your smoke alarms and you know they come out and all your gas and everything's. But you see, we are just having a new kitchen, you know.
this time next week I should be back in my caravan.
Ooh.
I said to gas company, "Oh, we only use this big cooker at Christmas. I can get everything out if you want." He went, "Oh no, it'd be really oh fuck for that, it don't work." My gas oven won't stay on.
Baby.
Yeah,
The
they're
main concentration is yeah.
but they're a lot stricter on the 21 on the age over there for drinking. Gary.
Sent it you twice, and
Yeah, you can drive a car at 16, but you can't drink till you're 21. Potty that, innit? I wouldn't trust a 16-year-old with my fucking car keys.
Half of your bed.
Whether they said they passed the test or not.
Richard, did you get that picture from me of Jason Tucker in box?
yeah. No, I don't know.
I've sent it to Chris twice, and he says he's not received it.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Pop it.
Yes, yeah. I have got it.
Richard's got his because I sent it to Richard.
Alright.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's very nice of Kevin. Thank you very much. I just don't have time to sing.
I don't know why Chris is not wearing it, Richard, because I've sent it to him twice, and he says he's not.
Anthony's pressed them up.
Hey, oh.
Right, they can have a legal child at 16, yeah, they can't vote to drink. Yeah, that's true. Very weird in America. It's different laws, different states, different ages, and oh, hell. Very complicated.
It's like here, you can pass your test at 17, you can buy a drink when you're 18.
And then hit a wall when you're 19.
You know what I mean? So it's sort of not, you know, all the way round. Oh, and it's 18 for voting as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that goes well.
So, yeah. I mean, under 16, it's classed as rape, isn't it? If you know what I mean. If you have a child, or if you have, you know, a bit rumpety pumpety before
I don't think it's classed as rape. It's just underage sex in it. I would think if you go for consenting, I wouldn't say they're classing it as rape, but you're still in shit, whatever you do.
I mean, it's same here, Tamsy. She says most kids are pretty seasoned drinkers here, right?
Correct.
Yeah, even before that age,
Yeah.
yeah. In some
I
ways,
was going in pubs when I was 16. Never had any bother.
before I was 16, because I looked older. But hey ho, you know, I think we've all been there, done that, got t-shirt, haven't we? You know, had a drink. Okay, then, Amjad. I'll see you
later, Amjad. Bye.
tomorrow night.
Bye.
Keena wanted to go see the new Bad Boys movie, right? Last month. And I said, it's a 15, love. She went, oh, I can't take in a fake ID. I said, what? I said, what, on stilts? I said, you might pass it with your attitude problems.
Made me laugh, John. Fake ID. Oh dear.
She kicked off at bloody cinema place when Tracy took her.
Really?
Carrying on. No recliner seat, no tray, no, you know. She wasn't having none of it. When I go to cinema, I get recliner seats and that lot. You got to do on your cup holder, little table.
Oh dear.
Right in the middle at back.
Yeah.
Keena let one rip in fucking cinema the other week. Fuck everybody.
I can't remember that time I went to watch a film.
Oh,
I have been, honestly, Richard, I think I went to cinema as a kid and I watched Bedknobs and Broomsticks, and I don't think I've ever seen.
Hey, went to boot sale the other week. I got that for 50 pence.
I tell a lie.
On DVD.
We when we went to Butlins one year, they've got their own cinema, aren't they? And I think it was
cool,
Toy Story 2. I think we went to see.
That Bedknobs and Broomsticks, I got one. I got it for 50 pence. Car boot sale over there on DVD.
Yeah, my daughter started a new job today. Traffic
Traffic controller. What's the traffic controller, Tams? What's that job?
You can't afford traffic lights.
It's wonder you didn't hear my shoulder then when I went like that. It went.
It's a poor country, Richard. They can't afford traffic lights. They just stand there going like
that. My daughter today, she's been in operating theatre today.
Ooh. What did she do?
She was just closing up after they'd done the stuff, closing them back up again. Right, stop, go, girl for Roberts, right?
You know, a round sign and one's red and it says stop, and twist it round and it says go.
Yes. We have them here. I've never seen a girl do it, but there you go. I've never seen a Sheila do it here.
Bria says she fell asleep in cinema.
Yeah, I used to do that. When kids were young, we went to watch Toy Story, and I said, "Go on, we'll watch it in 3D." Then I could put black glasses on and fall asleep, and nobody would know.
But we watched the Toy Story 2, I think it was, when we went to Butlins.
What's your job, digger?
But yeah, I think that was.
Last time I went, I can remember now, we watched that crappy film, and it was a film. I can't remember what it was called, but there were two people travelling to another planet on a spaceship full of everybody had been like, they'd had their bodies stopped to land on another planet, and this bloke's machine malfunctioned, and he woke up, and because he was bored on his own, he woke this other woman up as well, so she was pretty jacked off, to say the least.
Yeah, and the
what they call that?
Bartender's a robot, isn't it?
That's right. Bartender was actually an actor out of another film. I remember him. He looked like Tony Blair.
Yeah.
What's it called, that film?
Oh yeah. I just can't remember what it's called.
You know it though, don't they? Because they were going to take something like.
Yeah, he went there on his own, and he got woke up because his pod got damaged. But he deliberately opened theirs.
That's me, just to see if you've received that.
Then the emergency thing wakes up the captain, doesn't it?
That's right. Yeah, it's like a special spaceship, and they're all going to another planet, but they weren't to arrive for something like 175 years, so they've been put in suspended animation. All of these pods. His malfunctioned, and he got bored and went wandering around, and flipping opened this woman's up, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're better off doing
I
it.
don't know what it called, that film.
Yeah, because she basically says you've sentenced me to death by waking me up.
Correct. That's it.
One message,
Yeah.
and upload it that way.
Can't remember what it's called.
Because it landed big spaceship, and all plants had grown in it, and all this shit, hadn't it?
Hang on, Bobby.
I figure it was like Voyage or something like that. I don't know.
Bobby.
What?
Someone's come through.
No.
I can't remember who actors were. I can remember it.
Tom's in New Zealand, and she's got it.
So,
Yeah.
well, first one didn't come through, did it? No.
Like bloody buses, isn't it? You
The hell
know.
have got you put?
You can get one. You can get a photo to New Zealand, but you can't get one to the next room.
Yeah. I've got 2 Tamsy, 2 pussies.
How far have you?
In a box.
Hey, oh, that's no. That's no good.
Toilet.
Mary and Brian,
It's got 2 pussies in one box.
yeah. I'll send
No,
it
is
to
that
you on the
called puss
WhatsApp.
in box then, instead of puss in boots?
It's going to bug me forever now what that film's called.
I'm getting-
Hey, Tucker's face.
See, told you it was true.
See, I've sent Johnny a picture of 2 pussies and all.
I quite like the ginger one.
Anyway, so I think it was when he took Biscuit. It went when he fetched Callum back. So Mary and Brian next door, she says, "Oh, just Mary, were it?" I thought it was Mary and Brian. So she says, "You got another new cat?" Chris says, "No, why?" She says, "I've seen a tabby cat knocking about." And Chris says, "Oh yeah," he says, "it's coming round here all while." But I think it's somebody's behind us. You know, these houses behind us. And because we've got Chase and Tucker, it I don't know. Sociable, I don't know.
It's the same size as
Our Chase, yeah, it's only little and it's only a kitten.
That's probably why they wander around together.
But yeah, it comes here quite often. And yeah, Mary next door thought that we took another waif and straying.
I found out what it's called, that film, Johnny.
What?
Do you want me to put you out of your misery?
Well, I want in misery, but you can if you want.
Passengers.
All right. Well, fucking hell. We should have said Metro first.
There's been loads of films
Yeah,
like that. Right?
It was good though.
Passengers, that's it. It wakes him up 90 days too early. Wakes her up.
90 years too early, isn't it?
90 years, sorry, yeah, 90 years.
Bria says the one that
Yeah,
she
what's she
fell
whinging
asleep
about if
in
it's only 90
the
days?
Okay,
It's a good- yeah,
then Bert Monster, he lost his signal, Anthony.
Hmm.
But yeah, I says, you know, I says, friggin' hell, I says, don't you think we've got enough on with 2 and a dog? Might taking another one on. No, sirree. It's just a visitor. Yeah, these pair. God, do you want to see them?
Because they had that film with that ugly blonde girl in it.
I won't go that far.
I know, I'm taking piss. Oh, that far. It's far from ugly.
There's
Jennifer
a reason
Lawrence.
he woke her up.
Jennifer Lawrence, highest paid actress in 2015, 2016, and 2017.
Where you been for last millennium, Gary?
Gary?
He says he's Burt Monster Tim.
Oh dear. Wake up.
Are you going to say he been asleep for the last decade? But yeah, burp. Anyway, never mind. But it is a nice cat, to be honest. It's a little tabby cat. But yeah, not one of
Yeah.
ours.
It won't be if it's getting fed twice.
No, we don't feed it. We don't feed anybody else's cat because we wouldn't want anybody to feed ours, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going to get off, Jeanette, love.
Okay, okay then, Johnny. I'll
Go
see
later.
you tomorrow.
See you later,
Yeah.
Johnny. Bye.
I might have a
Oh,
Barbie house behind me. I might have a Barbie house behind me tomorrow. Could have been kicked out. See you later.
see you later, Johnny.
See you later.
This is a cute one.
Right?
This is a cute one that I've just took. They're cuddling together.
As long as we're cuddling together.
In box after fighting earlier on. Oh dear. But yeah, you know, it's a nice cat, don't get me wrong. But yeah, it's like, you know, babies, you know, where you like them that you can give back. Night, night, Johnny.
See you later, Johnny. No, not really. Not really, yeah. Not really, no. Very expensive for me, is that, Tommy?
But the thing is, Richard, if you can stay with somebody, it means you ain't got to pay for a hotel or anything.
Yeah. Them kind of prices, bloody hell.
But you know, it pays to, you know, have somebody that you know.
Oh no, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she rung me up tonight. She did not. She says, "Oh, I've been stitching people back up today in theatre,
Oh, it's a step in the right direction.
closing them up, as they call it." So I've been closing up.
I mean, when they're a junior doctor, more or less that's the job, if you know what I mean.
I said, "Do you check that there are no spanners or sockets left behind?"
No spanners.
Yeah. Like
Well,
Mr. Bean. I like Mr. Bean when he drops his, is it an M&M in or something like that? He drops a sweet in. He pulls
The thing is,
right inside.
before they start, they check all the equipment and count them all up. And then afterwards, they do exactly the same, even down to swabs.
Yeah.
Even count the swabs. You know what I mean? So they're very, they're very what's it, you know, they're very meticulous in, you know, make sure that notes left behind, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, before you know it, I mean, yeah, she'll be, you know, in thicker things. At least there's one thing, Richard. She's actually in the theatre, not, you know what I mean? She's actually doing what she wants in,
Yeah,
you know.
she's having She sent me a photograph. She did tonight. Well, it's actually I put it on my Facebook. Of her in her theatre stuff, whatever you want to call it.
Scrubs.
With a silly hat on. But
Very good.
I'd rather move to Jerwick. Gary, Jerwick. Have you seen that place? Bloody hell.
Where's Jaywick?
It's down on is it Clacton on Sea, somewhere around there?
Never even heard on it.
Oh, it's a rough estate.
Ah. Move
How's it
now.
been out, mate?
Getting a
It's a
bit.
rough estate. It's really rough. It was,
Oh, Methyl. Yeah, say no more, Gary.
yeah, it were built for a specific reason. I can't remember what they originally built it for.
I think it were getting a bit too close for comfort. It were done with all lovey-dovey stuff. Tommy
It's
says,
nice.
what's she going to specialise in?
Oh,
Your daughter.
don't know yet. It's going to have a bit head at heart. Don't know. It's either going to be cardiovascular or neurology. One or two.
But we can't, not cardiovascular, it's all to do with tubes and
Yeah,
what going
everywhere.
what and
Burns. I think it'll end up being cardiovascular, but I don't know. You see, she's done a lot with brain as well, so I don't know. I think she finds the cardiovascular more interesting.
yeah. She were, because a friend were in on a amputation other day, and that's what she wanted to do.
Yeah, she missed out on that, and it was only pure bad luck because they all went into a room and tootled off with the surgeons, and it was just a matter of which surgeon you followed, sort of thing.
That's
and,
it. Medical or surgical, I think, Tommy.
Oh, it's going to be surgical, definitely. Well, definitely, without a doubt, I would imagine. You know, but she tootled off with one, and all she was doing were diagnosing. You see. I mean, she
made a good call with that.
Yeah, she found it. She found an aneurysm in somebody.
That's it. You know, that's another feather in a cap. Actually, diagnosing somebody.
Yeah. You know, but she's done a lot with brain. She's pulled cut a lot of brains up. She's quite well in with brain. Call it bucket heading. They do in university. They quarter the brain. They cut the head, hacksaw the skull open, and make like a hanging basket out of the skull. Then they remove the brain out in bits. They call it bucket heading. You know.
But I mean, you know what I mean. End of day, you know, it's whatever she's more interested in. If you know. But you know, I mean, she's got a way to go yet. But before you know it, she'll be a consultant. And she'll be actually doing the surgery herself.
Yeah, that'll be a few years after that.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's like everybody else. You have to start at bottom as a junior doctor and work your way up.
7 years it is.
But at least she's not in the university setting. She's actually in a hospital.
That's it. Yeah, you do the first 3 years you do at university, then you do 7 years at the hospital.
That's it. And the gaining experience day by day.
She might decide to move abroad once she's done it all. She's talked about it.
Oh.
You know, going abroad, going to Cyprus. They're crying out for people in Cyprus, and it's mega bucks.
I was going to say, is it a lot better money than over? Mind you, I can't say as a blamer. You've got great monies.
Yeah, and she goes to Cyprus on holiday a lot because her boyfriend's granddad lives there, so you know she's well up on Cyprus. So
That's it. But obviously that's a way off as well. You know what I mean? Once she gets the qualifications, the world's her oyster, so to speak.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's true. Is that they do a lot of amputations while they're still awake. You'd be surprised. They put what they call a spinal block in, and then they saw their
Yeah.
leg off. It's quite common, is that? Daughter told me that. She says they do quite a few like that. Put a spinal block in and then just saw the leg off.
It's like when women have babies and they give them a C-section, it's exactly the same as that.
Yeah.
It's like they go down your spine
Yeah.
and have to inject it in a certain place. So
Yeah, it's like an epidural.
epidural, that's it. I couldn't think of it.
Yeah. The
But,
one that if you're having like an amputation, it's like an epidural, but I think it's a good bit stronger. You know, you don't want to be feeling it, do you, while they're sewing your bloody leg off.
you see, you know, when I had my carpal tunnel, waste of
Yeah.
frigging time, they just put like a cuff on you, like, you know, like one of these blood pressure cuffs, but they
Yeah.
pull it really tight.
Yeah.
So when they cut into you, you don't bleed.
Yeah.
Well, you bleed a little bit, but you don't bleed as much. But they inject you in the area with local anaesthetic.
Yeah.
And as soon as she stopped, I went, hang on a minute, I can feel you cutting that. So
Yeah.
she ended up having to give me another local anaesthetic injection.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Not for me, that, Brie. I would rather be put under.
me and all. You know, if you're going to take it off, put me out while you're doing it. I don't want, you know, see all everything. Mind you, I know because they put like a great big shit screen up, don't they? Because
Yeah.
they do when you're having a baby by cesarean, you know, they put like a great big screen up, and so you can't see them cutting, you know.
Did my yeah.
I've had an epidural twice, and second time, my second lad, I had that preeclampsia. So yeah, rather than, you know, all stress and everything, so I had that. I thought it was fantastic. You know what I mean? So when my third lad, and I had gallstones and all sorts with that pregnancy, and they says, well, you know, we'd be better off, you know, doing an epidural, like bring him at 38 weeks, etc., because they're all problems that I had, and it were only working down one side. So basically, you got double pain in one side, but no in other. But anyway.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think I'd want to be awake while they were.
Them epidurals, not any idiot can do that. It has to be a consultant does
Yeah,
epidurals.
Yeah. And
That bloody needle they put in for an epidural, it's like a long needle with a pipe on it, they feed it in, and one mistake and they could leave you paralysed.
Yeah, exactly.
So they've got to get that right.
Plus, there's got to sort of be a anaesthetist on hand just in case.
Yeah, we've got it. It's not any duck egg does them.
No, but yeah, that was the thing that I didn't like when they were putting that needle in my back.
No. Yeah, I remember when wife had it, she had one, and I saw them doing it, making me bloody cringe. It were. They all had to stand around and wait for this consultant to come, and she did it. This woman.
But yeah, they're very meticulous because they have to inject it in a certain vertebrae in your back.
That's right. Yeah.
So then they're counting down to this certain vertebrae, and then same as you said, Richard, one false move and they can paralyze you for life.
Correct. Yeah.
So on that note, guys, I'm gonna shut it down, and I will see you on the baking live tomorrow. I'm making two things. I'm making white chocolate apples. Well, it says bloody white chocolate apples. So yeah, so obviously that's a no bake one. And then I'm going to be making Halloween monster cookies. And again, that's really simple. You know, you split your thing into 4, colour it, what you know what I mean. Oh, Chris has got bad varicose veins. Bria, don't tell him that. So yeah, so I'll see you all tomorrow on the Baking Live. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for everybody that's joined me on the
Bye, everybody.
tomorrow night.
See you later, Tim. See you later, Thomas. See you later, Bria. See you later, Tansy.
Bye.
See you later, Gary.
Bye.
And anybody else I've missed. Goodbye.